and we're off. 35 degrees, 5 p.m. So welcome to Malta and welcome to one of the biggest cruise ships I've ever seen. I don't know what cruise ship line this is. It's apparently called the Spirit of Adventure or Saga. Now it's feeding time.
Yes, this is the grey and white that one. She's afraid of the pigeons, would you believe it? That cat's afraid of the pigeons. I went upstairs. I went up, she didn't come.
You bring food for the cats every day?
I come twice.
Yeah.
I have about 90 cats to feed.
90?
Yes, not yet. No,
wow.
No. Come on, Shady. Shady, you're going to show the upstairs part. Oh, Madonna, I think she's being senile, or something. She's very old. So.
What's her name? Shady?
Her name is Shady, yes. Come, Shady, yeah, come.
Enjoy the food, cats. With that being said, welcome to Malta. Malta is an island. Malta is home to 500,000 people approximately. And Malta is a state within the European Union. And we are here in the capital city called Valletta. And Valletta has, it's weird, Valletta has around 5,500 people that live here. But as you can see, the city is pretty big. It's not that only 5,000 people call this area their home, but on this side it's called something else already, and just down there it's called something else, and just over there it's called something else. So Valletta actually counts as the European Union's smallest capital city by size, but then again it doesn't include all the areas just outside of the actual inner core of the city, where people that call this area their home live. And here's a dinosaur, because apparently they shot part of the new Jurassic World movie in Valletta, in this city. I have not seen the movie, but if you have, you might remember the city from the scene. So I'm coming out of one of the main tourist streets here back behind me, and from here you can see all those little side alleys. They look kind of beautiful. And so far I can say my first impressions of Malta and the city here is that it's pretty, well, that it's pretty on one hand, but ugly on the other. It's a big chaotic mess on the streets, at least if you're a driver yourself. Of course they drive on the left hand side, and everything is basically the same as in the UK. Also their power outlets are like in the UK. They drive on the left side, like I said, and they speak English. With that being said, it is beautiful though, and I like it. It's not too cheap. They have the euro. Check this out. If you're coming down here on the street, I mean, this is then the other side of the coin, I guess. All the buildings are run down, everything came down, and then they're trying to rebuild it. Everything's for sale. Also here on the beachfront or on the waterfront. And on the other hand, they have, it's a nice tourist spot, I guess. And if you don't want to get run over, you have to look out for yourself on the road, because people drive like crazy. It's actually one of the craziest traffic I think I've seen, definitely within the EU. And now, as I said before, earlier, everything that is behind me counts as Valletta, and then the other side here does not count as Valletta. That's why only 5,000 people live in the city. But this is what you see on the other side. So many beautiful scenes here, but then again, I don't know, buildings without windows. And these are the old buildings. That's what they looked like before they got renovated, like the ones that I just showed you. And it's funny how they always have these lowered and very, of course, very narrow alleyways because of the heat. The summer heat it's crazy. It can't, I mean, it's August now, and it can get up to 36. Basically, it does actually get up to 36 every day. I mean, you can jump into the water everywhere you go, as long as you bring a bathing suit. You shouldn't have a problem with that. But it can get, during the day at least, it can get a little bit too much sometimes. And it's basically practically never raining. I don't know where there's water here. Anyway, now at this time, like 6-7 p.m. In the shade, strolling through the city, that's just perfect. You know, not only the alleyways, also the buildings. I hope you could see that, but the buildings are also like dark and small and just going underneath or into the rocks here, all in an effort to make it stay as cool as possible before a time where there was ACs. Check out these buildings here. Also, this island, Malta, has been inhabited constantly since 5000 BC, which is crazy if you think about how long that is. And with that, it makes it one of the longest inhabited islands in Europe and regions in the world. And now let's see where we go. Just funny, they have their own culture. I would never have thought that this is such a distinct culture from anything I've ever seen. It's like a mixture of Arabic and Italian and whatnot. I don't know, it's interesting. Check out this amazing view from up there. Earlier I was standing down there, but here it's much more beautiful. I can only recommend coming up here. Wow. And over there, I don't know if you can see it, is a Bank Centrale da Malta, the Central Bank of Malta. Did you know that Malta has central bank? Hello, do you belong to the lady? The lady that had your food? I think your food is ready. If you want to come out, just let us know, I guess. There's 89 other cats waiting. Check out this elevator over there. It reminds me of the ones in Lisbon and Porto. I don't know if there's one in Porto as well, but in Lisbon. And I just like the topography of this place, where you have those terraces up here and then a parking space down here, and then this elevator, cyberpunk elevator that goes all the way down. Wow, kind of cool. I like it. Also, it reminds me a little bit of Istanbul, I gotta say. Authorized parking for the Central Bank of Malta. Imagine you live here behind me, one of these houses, and then at one point to build a big cruise ship port just in front of your house. I'm back home now, and I'm gonna say goodbye from my balcony, which is a beautiful small balcony where I can sit and enjoy my dinner, not lunch because it's gonna be too hot. Beautiful church, beautiful sunset over this small harbor, and we're on the south side of the island, and this is the part of the island that I prefer because it's more calm and more local. Everything else seemed kind of touristy and over the top, I guess, while not being really luxurious or anything too special. So here it's definitely better value, I guess. So if you want to come to Malta, do so. I can recommend it. And with that being said, I guess, yeah, these were my first impressions, and I'll see you when I see you.